Well, I'm joined right now by Huhi. It is week 8 of the summer split, and right now, discuss a little bit of the stuff. First off, easy win for you today, or at least that's how it seemed. Do you agree?
Yeah, it was a pretty easy snowball. I think
Yeah.
we played really well as a team, so we're pretty happy on how we played, and we just want to maintain this.
Yeah. Why was it so easy for you? Oh, your biggest fan over there. Like Smithy's dad, actually in an Immortals jersey, is cheering for you right now. I'm very excited during this interview. I tried to interview him one time and he ran away. He's very afraid of the camera. All right, so why? Yeah, why do you think it was so easy for you?
I think just overall people are now more willing to sacrifice their leads again. So especially even the laners, it starts from the laners always because we have to help the jungler first, and the jungle pays us back. And now the laners wants to help each other.
Yeah.
So as a team, it just works really well because everyone is somehow sacrificing their leads when they have to, and it just works out.
Yeah.
So.
How is Omar fitting into the team? How's that all going?
I think Omar is feeling pretty well. He obviously has a lot to learn, I guess, because he just started to play in LCS especially. So he has to learn how competitively people play different compared to scrims or solo queue. So he's kind of in a phase that he's getting adjust or adapting.
Yeah.
And he's doing a really good job on staying positive and willing to learn. And his attitude is great. So it's pretty fun.
And then I do have to ask you the biggest story with CLG this week. No more Dardoch. What's the whole backstory? Give me, from start to finish, Dardoch joining the team day by day, how everything went all the way up to this week. We've got about 30 minutes.
No comments.
No comment? Okay. No, but seriously.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit more context than I think that the announcement gave.
Yeah. So I think with Josh first, everything was great. We really fit each other's play style. We felt like we benefited each other. We had a pretty really good synergy, especially between me and him. And I felt like he improved me a lot as a player. So I do think he's a really good player. But as time goes on, it was kind of out of the game stuff that we didn't as a team match him, and he didn't really understood why we were doing certain things. So I just think overall we weren't a really good fit. Yeah, we do match each other in game, but it wasn't consistent, and we wanted to make it consistent, but yeah, there was some aspect that we weren't going the same way.
Yeah.
So it was just hard to work with as time goes on. I think that's why the team decided.
Yeah. Do you think that the team and all the players remain in a good relationship with him now, or is it kind of, you guys will maybe talk a little bit less?
I'm not sure because whenever a teammates leave the team, for example Jake, it's just we're not getting far. We don't hate each other, but just as a professional gamer, it's just really hard to find the time to really oh yo man, let's catch up and have a talk together or hang out, because we just purely don't have the time.
Yeah.
So especially with shots, I think the same thing will happen. I don't think any of us hate each other or anything. We more like each other, so because we know each other a little more, but we'll probably not have that much time to just hang out or catch up with him.
All right, conversely and honestly, I have to ask you, how do you think he will fit into Team Liquid now that he's joined them? I mean, he was on stage today, so.
I think when he pops off, he does pop off really heavily, and he will carry the game. So I think Team Liquid maybe they'll have maybe a chance to win the game, because I think they're losing a lot recently. But having that kind of X factor can be beneficial for them, because it's a jack in the box. We don't know when he's going to pop off, and when he pops off, they're going to win a game.
Yeah. So kind of bringing this whole conversation together, it is the end of, there's only one more week until playoffs. Where do you see CLG, and how concerned are you, because you are making some kind of last minute decisions here with the roster at the end of the split?
Well, our goal obviously doesn't really change, that we do want to win the split, and we want to go Worlds with the first seed. And I don't think we should change it either, because your goal has to be higher if you want to actually reach it. For us, we still believe that it's not a dream, and it's we can make it.
Yeah.
So we're just trying. We have to try extra hard on especially we should not waste a single game of scrims or whatever, and everyone has to just sacrifice out of the game, even in game, and everyone has to be willing to like improve, because if something happens again, then I don't think we'll make it. And but I do believe that everyone on my team has that mentality and the power to do that.
Very good. Anything you want to say to any of the CLG fans?
To CLG fan, I think right now with the jungle situation, CLG fan was like a little disappointed, but I do want to tell you guys to trust on us. And even though the process will be like shaky or frustrating, our end goal doesn't change, and we want to make it happen. So we need your face.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage here on the YouTube channel. Hey, so I'm trying out this whole ad thing because people say that it makes it so that the videos go further on YouTube and they distribute it more. But most of you are ad blocking anyway, so it's probably not going to work. So if you are ad blocking, you can support me over at travisgaffer.com/support. You become so fashionable lately. Look at all these Adidas.
I used to be like this.
You used to be like this, and then you weren't for a while?
No, you just didn't pay attention.
Oh, okay.